You don't need a dozen tools to plan better. You just need the right ones that help you take action without falling into the trap of overanalyzing everything. I've tested them, used them in real projects, and I'm not here to push affiliate links. I'm just showing you what works. And stick around. There's one tool I'll mention near the end that completely changed how I stop second-guessing and start executing with clarity. It's stupidly simple, but no one talks about it. Let's get into it. When I was running a marketing sprint for a client launch that had zero margin for analysis paralysis, I leaned heavily on Notion, but not just dumping tasks randomly. I used a today-only dashboard that hides anything that isn't relevant right now. Notion is powerful, but most people use it in ways that feed overthinking. Strip it down. Create a dashboard that only shows what moves the needle today. That changes everything, but even better for planning without spiraling? Motion. This one's aggressive, in a good way. You give it your tasks, your calendar, and it literally schedules your day automatically based on real priorities and time blocks. It doesn't ask what you feel like doing, it tells you what to do. And for chronic overthinkers, that external structure is gold. I used Motion during a 3-week launch cycle and skipped 0 tasks, not because I had more discipline, but because I didn't have to choose what to do next. That removes 80% of the mental clutter right there. Now, if you're the type that gets overwhelmed even before opening your laptop, this one's a game changer. Milanote. It's like visual thinking for adults who need to see the big picture without falling into the trap of fine-tuning every detail. I use it to map out campaign structures, funnels, even YouTube content like this, without worrying about finishing the plan. It lets you stay in motion, which kills perfectionism. If you've ever wasted a full day fiddling with your to-do list layout, listen closely. Tools like Todoist or TickTick can work, but only if you enforce constraints. Set a daily task cap. I use TickTick with a strict rule. No more than 5 tasks per day, or I nuke the list. It forces clarity. Constraints are freedom when you're trying to stop overanalyzing everything. Let's zoom out for a second, because tools are just extensions of how we think. You want something that filters complexity, not something that invites you to obsess over it. That's why I keep coming back to one surprising tool that's not even marketed as a productivity app: Google Calendar. But here's the twist. I use it as a decision log. Every major choice I make, like choosing a direction for a client campaign or pivoting a video idea, I write it as a 5-minute calendar entry with a note: what I chose, why I chose it, and what I ruled out. That habit builds decision-making confidence. And confidence is the enemy of overanalysis. Now here's the part I promised, the one tool I use that isn't digital at all: a blank note card. At the start of every day, I write down one question. What would this look like if it were easy? That question kills overthinking instantly. It reframes everything. If you haven't tried it, do it tomorrow. Physical, tactile, in your face. It's simple, but brutal in how effective it is. None of these tools are magic, but used with intention, they break the loop of planning forever and never doing. If you got value from this, consider subscribing, especially if you want more videos from someone who's not trying to push tools for a commission, but just show what actually works in the real world.